What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Curtis, and today we are out here installing the Victory 4x4 skid plate on my 23 Colorado in my brand new house that I just bought. So I'm sorry if the microphone quality doesn't sound very good because I lost the microphone, can't find it. But yeah, we have something that I've been needing to do for a very, very long time. I've been on the trail, smashing everything up. I'll insert some clips over top of here, but it's been pretty gnarly. And I have the plastic oil pan, so come check out what I've been dealing with for a long time. Alright guys, so if you're off-roading with one of these trucks, you definitely need a skid plate, especially if you have a plastic oil pan like me. I did buy the truck when it was like one of the first production runs for the Colorados, and I ended up being the poor bastard who got the plastic oil pan. But I've done some pretty gnarly stuff with the plastic oil pan, so we really haven't hit it yet, but it is a little scary every time. I do have to go hit the trails, or I want to go hit the trails, and have a little too much fun. But this is the transmission skid plate. So from Victory 4x4, they have an engine skid plate that doesn't really cover the engine. It really just covers the radiator. And this will cover the transmission and the plastic oil pan from what I've seen. Hopefully I can find the hardware for it since we've been moving and I gotta find everything. Kind of got the garage set up. I have my refrigerator, my welder. I need to wire the house for 220, but that's something we need to do pretty soon so I can start fabbing some stuff up. I got a bunch of my fab tools here. Finally got my jack here. Got pretty much everything. Everything's been at my parents' house since I've been living in an apartment, and now I have my own place to kind of work on my own stuff, and I'm pretty happy. But yeah, this is the Victory 4x4 transmission skid plate that we're going to install today. I opted for the steel one because it's cheaper. Holds up a little bit better against boulders, I would have to say, but it is heavy. It is pretty freaking heavy for what it is. But yeah, let's get into today's install. I'm super excited. I haven't looked under the truck since that trail, so I'll kind of walk through you guys what I do after every hard trail that I do. As it goes for checking everything so you didn't break anything while you're off-roading. Let's get into the first install in the new house. I'm super excited. So first things first is that they tell you to remove your transfer case skid to kind of get everything going on here, but we kind of flattened literally both of these front ones from probably sliding on it on that last video that I did. So we got to figure out how to remove all that. So give me a little bit, kind of check out these bolts right here. All right, guys, so this is what this bolt is supposed to look like. Check out this. Look at that. We definitely smashed the shit out of these ones. I'm very surprised that I could get this one off. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this one is the one that's good. These are the ones that we kind of grinded down. So it's probably good that I removed those because I probably wouldn't be able to get them off any other time. So let's keep going on the install. It's going to be a good one. Uh-oh, guys. I definitely smashed my transmission pan, which is not good, but still shifts. Should be fine. All right, guys, if you don't believe me, she's plastic oil pan. A little sketchy, but we haven't smashed that one. That's good. But we're gonna add the clips on this cross member here. I did realize that my steering rack is going to be visible,
and open, but hopefully Deviate will be doing a full skid plate system very, very soon. But yeah, let's get these clips on these little guys right here, little clip nuts. They'll just slide right under there. And then we'll get the jack, throw it up underneath the truck.
All right, everybody, we got it installed. It was just pretty much like 4 bolts, and she's dialed. Come check it out. It was very easy install.
All right, so it pretty much covers most of the oil pan and the whole transmission pan. I did smash the transmission pan and have a dent on it, so that's not good, but we pretty much have full coverage. I have still the OEM transfer case skid plate. It does its job. One thing I did notice a while ago is that these holes right here, I got dirt up in that shit, and there's like big boulders that came into the transfer case skid plate underneath, and it was like vibrating against my transfer case, and it was like fucking sounded like shit. But we cleaned it out. She's all dialed, but maybe eventually do something with that, because if you get rocks up in here, there's not much room. I mean, I don't know if your guys is as bent as mine, but there's not much room for rocks to kind of like flow outwards. So it was just rattling on my transfer case, which is not really that great, but it's pretty much just 4 bolts. I'm not a big fan of these big hex bolts like that, because you know, I already grinded a bunch down like you guys saw, but I mean, even if you put an Allen bolt on there, it would still be really bad. It might be even worse because you can't really tack anything. But if it does mess up, you can always, you know, like tack it and, you know, weld it and turn it off. But so there's those 4 bolts on the backside, and then we have 3 bolts up front and a lot of ventilation. So it's dialed. I do like the steel. I opted to not have it on top. I have it opted to go underneath it, so it'll at least maybe slide off very smoothly instead of having this on top of this and hit that. But we'll try it out. Yeah, changing my oil might be a pain. They do have these holes right there to take the oil filter out, but you still can't really reach much down there for the drain plug and everything like that. So I'll probably have to pull this every oil change, but it definitely helps out for smashing up on rocks and everything. So I'm very excited that my plastic oil pan is now covered. But yeah, let me get out from underneath the truck and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more.
So yeah, I've been meaning to do that install for a very long time. Just haven't had the time. Been moving into the new house and everything, and finally have my own garage. And check out these floors. I have the epoxy floors, and the fucking house came with it, so that's cool. Don't have to worry about oil leaking or nothing like that. And here's some other things that I've been doing with the truck and everything. While, you know, I've been moving in. So I do have a new smart cap piece that I do need to make a video about very soon. If you guys know and been watching my videos, right there, the 3rd brake light is clapping up against the back side of the smart cap, and that's been a big problem because every time I'm like hit the whoops and everything, you can hear it, just the frame flexing and clapping that. So yeah, I reached out to them, and they're so good. They just sent me a whole new back piece. They sent me a whole new back piece, which is pretty insane, for free. It has the glass, which is nice because then I could see like into the cab. I still have the window, or no window, actually. I still have no window back here, so I still won't be able to see, but thankfully the Wolf box is really helping me out there. But at least I'll be able to see inside the cap and everything, so that's really nice. Nice of them to send me a new one. One thing too, also, that I've been loving, that Musolology, I think that's how you say their name. They sent me this armrest for the truck, and if you guys know, this stuff, sorry, the truck is dirty, I've been moving and everything. If you guys know, this material that the Colorados come with is like sandpaper on your elbows. Like, you know,
I don't got that bitch skin, but it's kind of rough, not gonna lie, especially on like, you know, 5-hour road trips and your arms just like kind of like resting on that, rubbing up against it. It does get annoying. So shout out to these guys, Museology. I can't say their name right now. They sell this armrest. It's a leather armrest, and it looks almost OEM. Like, it has red stitching and everything. It's super nice. They do sell a lot of other products too, also. But yeah, it looks damn near OEM. And they sell other things for the console and everything like that. And yeah, so far I'm loving that armrest. It's been really, really nice. And yeah, the truck's a mess. I've been moving, and you know, the truck's been a tow rig. So, and check out the truck without the tent on. It kind of looks good. I'm digging it. Now I have a house. I can actually like leave my stuff in the garage, which is nice. I have a company sending me one of those tent things that, you know, raises the tent in the garage and keeps it stored on the ceiling. But that's not here yet, but I have it just hanging out over here. But check out the truck with no tent. It looks really good. I don't know if you guys will be able to see how much it looks, you know, it's in the garage, and, you know, looks really, really, really good, I'd have to say. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Slider's been holding up. If you watched last week's video, it was pretty gnarly. But I need new tires. I haven't got alignment, and yeah, they're done. Need new tires. Thinking about 37s. And now that I have my my garage, my welder, I can turn into a plasma cutter, and I can cut the crash brace off and maybe run 37s. Thinking about it. I'll probably have to cut some fender out and everything, which kind of sucks, but 37s, thinking about it. Maybe some 37s all-terrains or empties again. I'm not sure. I've been really liking those Yokohama Geolanders empties. They look really, really nice. A little bit pricey. Or I was thinking doing some Arturo Trail Blades. Okay, hold me out. Hear me out. I had them on my old truck, and they worked. I mean, you know, for how much I drive and how much, you know, like off-roading I do, I kind of want to try out the budget Arturo Trailblade MTs. So throw it down in the comments if you guys want me to try those tires out. They're kind of like a knockoff brand tire, so I mean, it's worth it, right? I'll do it for you guys, but let me know in the comments. All right, everybody, it's been a long day for me. Got the smart cap off of the truck, and we are ready to install the glass back. But I still have a lot of things I need to do around the house and everything since we just moved in and do all this other stuff, you know. But yeah, the truck is looking freaking naked without the cap on top. I kind of love it. It looks good without the cap, I'd have to say. But we might hit some fun trails this weekend without the cap and get a little interesting. But if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, throw it down in the comments, and I respond back to all you guys, because I make these videos for you guys, honestly. So check out my merch, downtimelost.com, and get some sweet gear, and a lot more install videos coming soon with the truck. And let me know if you want to do any like house videos, like the tent, the rooftop tent thing that goes up here, that you know, it's like a hoist for the tent. Let me know if you guys want to do that. And yeah, we're doing smart cap this weekend, and I need to go through all that. It's kind of dark and don't want to make my neighbors hate me just yet using power tools to get this thing together. So yeah, it's been pretty awesome. I'm so excited that we have this new house, and it's been fun. And I need to build the garage out. So we need to build the garage out. Yes, we got the beer fridge and everything. We got the welder. Still got to route the house for 220, like I said. But you know, like it's a new chapter in life, and it's gonna be fun with the new garage and build stuff. And you know, we want to get the wife a rig too, also. So not sure what we're gonna do yet. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions or anything about that, the install on the Victory 4x4 skid plate, make sure to throw it down in the comments. I'll always respond back to you guys. They say transmission skid plate, but it really does cover pretty much the whole oil pan, which is, you know, what we really need if you have a plastic oil pan and everything. But yeah, enough of me rambling. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to tune in for last week's video because it was a banger. It was fun, and the
this week's video, next week's video. I post pretty much Sundays at like 8 o'clock. So hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Hit the bell icon also so you get notified when I do upload. Because we got a lot of fun things coming for the future, you know, the garage and everything. So I appreciate you guys so much. Peace out. Love you. Bye.